I was watching the Superman movie today, and I was thinking, who is the worst character in fiction? When I say that, I'm not talking about awfully written characters. I'm talking about demons. People that I'm wondering, why are they still alive? They should be packed up far away from here. Yeah, we're gonna find that out right now. And make sure you stick to the end so you can see the most treacherous one of all. With that being said, let's just hop in it. Alright, most of y'all will get me when I put this menace on the list. And some of y'all might come at me in the comments talking about, oh, bro don't even got powers. He's just a psychopath with clown makeup. I'm definitely knocking him out by myself. And my guy, you must be brain dead. This man is literally chaos in human form. One of the founding fathers of Black Air Force energy. People drastically downplay how smart Joker really is. Bro can find loopholes in anything, and my guy does not care about dying. Batman's whole rule is not killing people, and constantly through their runs, the Joker tries to make Batman go against his beliefs. Bro, it makes me think for real. He is so crazy that he ain't even crazy at all. Man, I thought I was cooking for a second. Hold up. But nah, for real though, the crimes he committed with him just being an above average human in physicality needs to be studied. My guy tortured and sent Jason Todd to the lobby. He made Jason go through a whole new character persona, packed up Tim Drake and made him his adopted son. Bro done traumatized Batman's best friend, technically breaking his ass and putting his daughter in a wheelchair, and also killing his wife. The hell did bro do to you? Oh right, nothing. Joker been giving Commissioner Gordon that treatment just because he feel like it, man. But not only he torments Batman on the regular, he is not afraid to play with some new toys. He quick to expand his bag. He literally turned Superman to Omni-Man. How he do this? He literally tricked Superman into killing Lois.
Flashback.
Doomsday. No, I will not let you hurt anyone.
Is this nigga serious?
A few moments later.
Superman, stop. Whatever you're seeing, it's not real.
End of flashback.
Not gonna lie, Joker was tweaking in that universe. He had no reason to be moving like that. But to be honest, me explaining everything that the Joker did over the years would probably be like a 3-hour long video, bro. He's so bad that he could be an entire rogues gallery and it still wouldn't feel bland, because that's the Joker. And ain't there like 3 Jokers? We ain't even gonna get into that, bro. Good thing Joker isn't pure evil. Bro hates Nazis. If y'all don't watch my videos, one thing about me, one name I would mention more than Batman is Johan. I probably never made a video not talking about him. The reason why I glaze him the way I do is the same reason why I glaze Joker in The Dark Knight. You know when you watch a movie or a show, and over time, not only the protagonist gets some character development, but the antagonist does so as well? See, the thing is, Johan doesn't get that. He is the definition of a static character that wants nothing but negativity. I even believe Johan might be more evil philosophically and psychologically than Joker. Where can I even start? He is a master manipulator. If he wanted to, he could literally make you go rob a store just by his words. What makes it scary is he doesn't even have any powers, not mind control, but he's just smart. He can pick up on your inner insecurities and weaknesses almost as soon as you walk into his vicinity. Oh shit.
He walking with a limp, with his head shifted 45 degrees below the average. Yeah, he got caught sneaking a Confederate from a dollar.
Bro, what? He constantly manipulates average people, exploring their darkest and deepest thoughts, justifies it, and makes them act upon it. He used knowledge of the human mind and skill to manipulate already existing serial killers like the Baby into becoming his hitman. He manipulated a majority of people to commit crimes to cover up his various scandals of his. And that's the trend. He doesn't actually kill too many people in the series. He indirectly kills them. He even made a sweet old taxi driver turn into a murderer. Hey, I'm not even scratching the surface of bro's sins. Just by his words, he made a literal detective delete himself in Minecraft. Huh? And he obviously don't care who it is, because he did the same thing to kids too. Oh no! He played games with vulnerable children, making them jump off a very, very tall balloon, with the winner being the last one standing. Bro, Joker never had that type of pull. Who is Hannibal Lecter? He not broke either, because the G got motion. He was running the biggest black market gang, making millions upon millions while he was only 15. You understand how insane that is? When I was 15, I didn't even know what a credit card was, or even taxes in that matter. This motherfucker running a whole large scale structured bank system, being the leader of everything. Not gonna lie, bro gotta put me on. I'm struggling over here. In a minute, I'm about to start an Only Toes account, bro. But when he got bored with this scheme and was like, yeah, I'ma call quits, he quite literally caused the deaths of everyone in the operation, which made his body count go into the upper hundreds by age 15. Wait. Before I get to yapping, let's dig deeper on why he's the way he is. Now, when he was born, just like a majority of the people who are pure evil, he had a terrible upbringing. First off, he was born off of an experiment to make the perfect humans to lead humanity. But while they were trying to make the next Wimby, Johan and his twin sister experienced extreme trauma. It's crazy because they didn't even bother giving them a name, which also deepens bro's identity crisis. But Johan, though, was stripped of his sense of morality, the good and treacherous. So in the end, they was very successful. But with Johan's identity in shambles and him being a literal psychopath, they birthed a generational monster. They did not understand how insane bro's run was finna be. By the time he was 10 at the orphanage, he managed to turn the staff and kids against each other and orchestrated a mass obliteration, and the whole place was burnt to ash. But all this went into his world views of the perfect death, and also his one single goal where he himself single-handedly caused the end of the world through pure psychological destruction. Cause not gonna lie, that's the only thing that brings joy into his world. And he could have did it for certain, to be honest. Only if he ain't get a mental breakdown midway through the story. Cause later on, he recovered the memories of his treacherous childhood and was like, you know what? I ain't trying to be the last man standing and plunge the world into a hell. I'm just gonna have the perfect deletion in Minecraft. So you think he'd go and just delete his account? As simple as that, right? No. He proceeds to pack up everyone who knew of him or seen him, and then also cause a mass bloodbath in the city. He wanted everyone to be dragged down to hell with him. But he failed though, because the protagonist, Dr. Tillman. But man, this still doesn't dodge the fact that there is a whole 65 to 66 pages on this man, and it still can't tell the full story of how scary he is. More of the point is, bro is crazy, and I'm glad dude's a fictional character. We do not have to see something like this in real life, cause I'd be in my bed 24 hours straight, bro. I wouldn't even leave to get a DoorDash order, cause the delivery dude might boom me. But the next demon on the list can most definitely become a reality, and that's why the dude makes me scared straight. Now the man, Anton Chigurh. What can I even say to describe this man? He's really a textbook psychopath. You cannot tell me he isn't the embodiment of a psychopath. He look like he came from Venus. Look at bro's cut. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen plenty of disgusting cuts in my days. But man, this dude make Ye look like a trendsetter. Everything about his aura is unsettling and screams danger, danger, danger. But let me get back on track here. He not on this list because of his body count. It's the man's ideology and absolute disregard for human life. For you to get a glimpse of his madness, bruh, I gotta explain a little bit of the movie. Alright, so peep me out. There's a dude that stumbles upon hella bread in a Fortnite style shootout. A normal person be like, nah, I ain't trying to take all that. Cause there's no such thing as easy money for real. No matter how hard y'all try to get easy money, y'all can't get it, bruh. But you know what? His ass took the risk and he thought he was gonna get away with that scot-free. Hell no! It ain't take no time for them to find bro. And that's where Anton comes into play. He is a hitter hired by his employer. And even though he's an antagonist to the film, you're kinda left wondering, what was his motives anyway? What type of agenda was he even pushing? I ain't playing when I say he is depicted as a force of unstoppable evil and is frequently cited as one of the most terrifying villains in modern fiction. He's ruthless, emotionless. You don't even know anything about his backstory, which makes it even spookier. At least with Joker and Johan, they had some type of motivation to do what they had to do. But no, Anton is strictly about business. He's the literal definition of a boogeyman. He has a sick, twisted ideology, which is very unpredictable. But for what the movie gives us, bro's a wild card. If you look at him the wrong way, he'd murk you. If your singer is not his favorite singer, he'd murk you. If you say mint is your favorite ice cream flavor, he'd murk you. Even if you say Kit Kats over Crunch, which is an obvious blatant lie right there, you get him murked. He ended up packing up his employer, and it's not cause he was trying to get the money for himself. He wasn't even tripping about the money. He was like, nah, y'all ruining my hood. I'm packing y'all up. This is what he said, bro.
He gave the Mexicans a receiver.
He felt that the more people looking...
That's foolish. Pick the one right tool.
I see. You going to shoot me?
That depends. Do you see me?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Unbelievable. Man, this ain't even fair, bro. If you're in his way, or if he sees you as a dookie staying in his drawers, say goodbye. He just got into some trouble with the law, and while the deputy was on the phone, bro went ahead and snuck him with the swiftest movement. Why was bro facing the other direction? If that was me, I'm keeping 100% watch on bro. I don't care if I had to rotate my whole body towards dude. I'm watching bro precisely, even if it's a 5-year-old, bro. That little nigga might be a demon. You know you don't give a shit when you out here strangling cops with a euphoric feeling. Look at bro's face. This nigga really enjoying himself. The protagonist couldn't make it to the end because the Mexicans hawked him down. But to Anton, nah, he didn't care if bro was dead. He still finna hold you to his word. So he eventually got up with his wife. He ended up leaving his wife to chance. And yeah, she got packed up. Oh, and by the way, he plays games from time to time. Like the gas station scene. He heard the clerk saying he married into a wealthy family, and that offended the hell out of Anton. So instead of killing him right away, he left his life up to fate. A fate of heads and tails. Bro really think he Two-Face for real. Anyways, moral of the point is, he ain't scary because he has superpowers or has a Tiana Trump body count. He is scary because he is literally the embodiment of fucking evil. And he will murk anybody. Hell, it could be a 2-year-old kid in his way in the street. He gonna run shit over. I rest my case. But the last nigga on the list is certainly the worst one. And he is... Nah, man, I ain't doing him. Y'all must be crazy. Now let's get to the king of all demons, Bullseye from Marvel. If y'all not familiar with his game, let me educate y'all on Bullseye. As a child named Leonard, he had an abusive father. He and his brother Nate planned to murk his pops. But after his house burned down and his family died, he went through foster care families. He eventually became a talented baseball player but found it boring. And you know how psychopaths get when they feel bored. Some batter was talking crap to him, and Bullseye was like, you know what? I'm finna wipe you off the face of the earth. And he intentionally killed the batter with a pitch. Right after bro sent him to hoop with George Washington. Wait, I forgot. Let me explain his powers. Bullseye can use any object as a weapon. He could use toothpicks. Hell, even a booger, nigga. He could fling that motherfucker with the craziest acceleration, sending niggas into the shadow realm. Man, you know what's crazy? He don't even got powers. I don't know why I said that. It's just skills. He just like that for real. You see, bro was already dangerous beforehand. When he renamed himself as Bullseye, he was recruited by the CIA, but then went rogue, taking over an airfield to run a drug ring. When Bullseye was hired to murk Punisher, Bullseye didn't just track him down. Nah, he studied him meticulously. He ate what Punisher ate, slept where Punisher slept, and even used the same shampoo. He even studied the precise angle and speed. He busted a few... yeah, no, I'm just playing, bro. But man, he was on one. Bullseye kidnapped 4 families and made them go through the same thing that the Punisher's family went through. And then after he was done, then whispered the last words that the Punisher said to his wife. Bro is not only evil, he's the definition of crazy too. How do you got that much dedication to do that? It's beyond me, bro. In New York, he started demanding money from rich people, threatening to kill them if they didn't pay, and then also committed bloody murders as an example. He got rivalries with Daredevil, the Punisher, like I brought up like 30 seconds ago. But let's get to Daredevil though. He orchestrated a circus of death where Daredevil had to save civilians while fighting him. He kidnapped and tortured Black Widow to get back at Daredevil. After losing to Daredevil and being discarded by Kingpin, he suffered from a brain tumor and killed nearly 100 innocent people on Christmas Eve. People talk about Gotham, but we need to start talking about the New York and Marvel. Y'all got somebody like this roaming around with Green Goblin, Sandman, and all the other atrocities living in there. Just nuke the whole place, bro. And not to mention, he pieced together Daredevil's identity. He even became obsessed with killing Elektra, describing the act of stabbing her as euphoric. Bro, what did Daredevil even do to him? Oh right, he proved Bullseye isn't perfect. That's it. That's the only reason why bro hates. Now let's just go over some bullet points. He got his body laced with adamantium and impersonated Daredevil to ruin his reputation. And he actually became convinced that he was the actual Daredevil. He later joined the Dark Avengers, where he bombed a building with 107 innocent people and killed Sentry's wife while taunting her. Oh my god! He escaped custody by faking his death. He kidnapped and tortured the Spot. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even think hell is a place for him. He gonna rise back up just like Stingmeaner. Hello, so you made it to the end of the video, I see. Now y'all might be asking why I haven't uploaded a lot, so hear me out, peep me out, let me cook. I'm doing a challenge where I do 1,000 push-ups a day for 30 days straight.
Huh?
Who are these niggas?
Now y'all might be thinking I'm crazy. Actually, I don't got nothing to say. I am crazy, but I'm almost done with it. But to keep it real with you, this challenge is hell. I would not wish this on my worst enemy. But you feel me? We gotta do it just for the plot. Now I might be posting that real soon. But yeah, I ain't gonna upload that on my main channel. I'll do it on a separate channel. And oh, by the way, here's my channel on the screen right here. And click the link in the description to sub so you won't miss the video. But with all that being said, I'm out ya. Peace.